Hello, my name is Becca and welcome to a mic taping tutorial. I've been doing sound professionally for 7 years and this is just what works the best at the Wayne. So I just kind of wanted to start out by showing you the parts of the mic itself and some important little details about that. So first up we have our transmitter pack. Inside there's a battery. As you can see, it is already on, and at the top there's an on-off switch. You can try to turn it off, but it is power locked. So for whatever reason, in the past I've had actors turn off mics on me and then I get no signal at all at the board and there's not really anything I can do. But with it being power locked, it'll always be on for me, and that's one less issue I have to deal with. Now, you might be thinking to yourself, well, what if I have to use the bathroom? I will always have you muted. No worries. All right. Oh, this part is the antenna on your transmitter. When you put this on your body or wherever it needs to go, you always want to make sure this is standing straight up. If it is bent in any way, I won't get any signal at the board. Always straight up. All right, next part. This is your lavalier mic. This is the mic itself. That tiny little guy is the mic itself. Never touch the mic. Please. This just goes right in there, just like that. And we always want to make sure it's nice and snug. When you're putting this on your body or wherever it needs to go, you always want to make sure there's like a little bit of slack up here. You never want this to be taut, right? Because that lessens the longevity of the mic, okay? So there you go. That's the whole kit and caboodle. All right, if you are a performer at the Wayne, I'm going to show you how to put your mic on yourself. I'm a bit blind for this one because I had to take off my glasses, so apologies if I get a little close. So you're going to put it on your ear of your choice unless I tell you otherwise. So for me, I'll put it on my right. It's just going to hook around your ear, and again, I'm not touching the mic itself. And you're going to put it right on your cheekbone. So my cheekbone ends about here, so I'm putting it right behind. The reason you want to put it on your cheek is because your skull creates a lot of resonance and we want to pick that up in your mic. You may be wondering here at the Wayne why we don't go like right next to the mouth or up on the forehead. Really, it's dependent on the show. I can tell you otherwise if it is different from this tutorial. But this is the basis of what we do and what works for our space. Every sound engineer is different. And this is just the sound that usually is what I want to achieve most of the time. But again, I'll tell you otherwise. So, right on your cheek, you're going to take a square piece, never too big, right underneath that mic. And I like to just rub it against my skin to make sure it's super secure on there. Boop, boop. Great. Now, how do we keep it from going up and over the ear like this? What I like to do is I hold it taut, or just let gravity do the work. And then you want to find the spot behind your ear where whenever you move your head back and forth, the skin doesn't move with you. For me, that's literally right behind the ear, like right there. So then whenever I move, it doesn't move with me, and there's no risk of it flopping up and over my ear. Everyone's ear anatomy is a little bit different. If you have very little space, just whatever works best for you. And of course, I'm always available to help. And then one last one on the back of your neck. And you're going to want to look the opposite way that your mic is, and that'll show you how much pull there is. Right there. Make sure you have full range of movement. And then put this either in a mic belt or on a bra or something else. I also wanted to show you the mic belts themselves. This will sit in the small of your back with the pouch facing up and facing out away from your body because this part lays flat. But honestly, it could be either. And for our purposes, since we're jumping around, it's gonna go right inside. Like so, and then it'll just strap onto your body. When you're putting it on your bra strap, there's a clip on them, and if there's not, please come see me. And this part will sit on your back itself. The clip will clip onto your bra strap and it'll sit snugly in there, and then you'll put a cover over it. If you have a latex allergy, we use a plastic bag and just tape that around that bad boy, and that's just so that there isn't any sweat getting through to the transmitters, because unfortunately they are hydrophobic, so any little bit of water will mess them up, unfortunately.
Hello, this is Future Becca. I wanted to be super clear that when you are wearing a microphone without a mic belt, if it's on a bra strap or maybe on a waistband, but it is touching your skin, please to wear either a latex cover, or if you have a latex allergy, we also have some other options as well. But just making sure that there is something to prevent your sweat from getting into the transmitter. Thank you.
I was taking this off myself when I realized I should show you how to take off your mic at the end of the night. So what you want to start with is making sure you're also holding onto the mic. Just take that tape off. Because if you leave it on there, it might wrap around itself, and then it's a pain for me to get off later. And then you'll take this and you can either wrap it around. I like to do, I do this motion with my fingers, and I just kind of wrap it around. Again, leaving slack at the top. See how there's slack? That way it doesn't pull and it doesn't lessen the longevity. Ta-da! And then you'll place that on the mic cart. The tape that we typically use is called Transpore. It looks like this. Unfortunately, it is not latex free. So if you have a latex allergy, we have another type of tape called Tegaderm that's a little bit harder to work with, but that's something we can troubleshoot when we're working together. If you're allergic to all adhesives, we also have the option to go through the hair. Again, that is something that we would go through in person. Probably the most important thing to do when you're putting a mic on someone else is consent. You always want to be checking in with that performer, especially if they're a young performer, making sure that everything you are doing to help them assist is comfortable for them. So saying things like, "Can I touch your face?" and getting the okay before you do so, things like that. All right, this is Josh. He's gonna be my model while I put a mic on him. And this is just how I put a mic on an actor and the things that I ask him. All right. Hello. Is it okay if I touch your face?
Yes.
Awesome. Do you have a latex allergy or
I do
anything?
not.
Perfect. We're gonna use this tape. I'm just gonna put this on your ear, just like that. And do you mind holding this for me?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Perfect. And then I'm just going to put a piece of tape right behind your ear here.
Okay.
And could you look all the way that way, please? And I'm going to put one more right here on the back of your neck. Can you move your head all the way around? Do you have full range of motion?
Yep.
Perfect. All right. And then if he was wearing this under his shirt, I would ask, "Can I run this down your shirt, please?"
Yep.
Awesome. I would run it down his shirt and then tuck it into his mic belt. And then I'm just going to tuck in your tail for you.
Perfect.
So I just wrap it around and stick that into the pack as well. You want to make sure that they're wearing their mic belt over their bottommost layer, if that makes sense. Awesome. Thanks so much, Josh.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Future Becca here again. I'm just closing out the video. Hopefully this was informative for you and you feel a little bit more confident about putting the mic on yourself or on others. Appreciate all your hard work. Thank you for being an actor at the Wayne, and I look forward to continue working with you.